Fucking Great Augustus Gloopy, eating, words.
Oh, my hands. E.T. Oh no, I look like that mouse. Hi everyone, we're back working on the van today. It is Boxing Day and we're going to start putting in the structural panelling so that we can build out the walls, build out the floor and start doing the electrics.
There is some other things we need to do, like the camera probably, just because I think we're going to be driving it down south maybe in a couple of days, aren't we?
Yeah.
So that'd be nice to have on the motorways and stuff, so.
Yeah, and we have had the windows put in, so we'll show you what they look like now.
Window. So yeah, there's like one there, these two boys here, and then I don't know if you can see, but there's one up there as well. This one here. It opens. So we had a chap put these in because me and Elee can't really use angle grinder straight. Kind of getting somewhere. Ellie's done like a little plan of things.
Can everyone just appreciate the tree drawing and the birds? Yeah. To just like make it really realistic.
But yeah, it's good. We started like mapping things out on the floor as well, so.
And that's all the wood that we need to put up today. So we bought a rivet nut thing.
Rivet gun.
A rivet gun, which basically uses the holes that are already in the van to allow us to install the wood without creating like new holes that would damage the van. So Owen went through and did all of those. I think we've got clips of him doing that in a previous video. It might have gone a bit darker now just because we're inside. But yeah, so we're going to start doing that today. Hopefully to start covering up a lot of this insulation which we've just left like open, which isn't that great for our health really, but there we go. But yeah, we're doing that today and we'll show you how we get on.
And it's been a bit of a break because I think we've all had Rona and that sickness bug and all sorts of stuff, so we've had kind of like a few weeks out. So just going from the riv nuts, I've put them in literally about half of them, and I've got these little bolts which are going to go through the wood and into the actual metal paneling. But so they're not like the biggest, but they should in theory. Yes.
Spot on.
They screw straight in, look.
We just added this to the top of the van because when we use the angle grinder, loads of the sparks from the angle grinder went all over the van and it started to rust. But we've just put that on and it's made the van go like bright purple. Just finishing up the bonnet. I think it looks a bit better. Just gonna have to chuck some water over it with a hose, I think, to try and get as much of the purple off as possible, but it's absolutely filthy at the top of the van. I've left it for 5 minutes. As you can see, it's all turned purple where it's reacted with the iron for the rust. So now just need to give it a clean over, and hopefully some of the rust that's obviously developed after us using the angle grinder will be gone. Look at that. Oh my god, that's spot on. Obviously I'll do it over again so there's no streak marks, but that looks pretty nifty, I reckon. Just finished her off and that has done it. Looks amazing. So there's still a few little spots of it, but that's 10 times better than it was because it was absolutely smothered with marks and rust developing. But yeah, Owen's cutting the wood, put on the paneling.
Sick.
Keeps breaking off. Can anyone see that the blade has just decided to fall off? Right, we just had to cut the wood with a manual saw, handheld saw, because the jigsaw is crap. And now Owen's got Martin's sander out. As it fell off already!
Oh, more. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, is it?
It seems to be a running trend that every time we try and do work on the van, it takes 10 times longer than it should do. And also, every tool we use is just broken.
So I've cut a few beams. I'm just labelling them, obviously like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm putting the corresponding number on there. So all the ones are the same size. And the ones which got one on it will go on there. And all the twos are the same size and they go like between the ones and they'll screw diagonally up into it. But
with the structural panelling, we went for quite a thick wood, just due to what was available in wicks. So you probably can't hear me one sec. So we thought that we'd just grab that because at least it'll be a bit sturdier.
yeah.
It might end up taking an extra inch or so each side, but we're kind of happy to compromise on that because it should be fine with the bedding anyway.
If it's structurally stable, I don't really mind.
Yeah, it won't make much difference. But just thinking we might need to have a thinner bit
For them bits.
for them, yeah. Maybe.
That's fine, it's just like as long as we get some of it in ready to rumble, because then all you got to do is route the cable in and then put the cladding on top and then that's...
Yeah, and then that's moving in the right direction. So, and we're also not keeping that on.
No.
We're just going to leave it there for now whilst we do the other stuff and then take it down, because otherwise we're just giving ourselves more stuff to do that we don't need to at this stage.
Oh, stop spinning, hold on. This is the fucking screwdriver.
Did you see it?
Filmed it.
It's gone through.
Yeah. One done. About 100 to go. Yep.
Fucking hell, why am I so shit with fucking tools?
It's not you. Just didn't do it tight enough.
5 hours later.
Fucking thing. Fuck off.
Every time.
Right, what are we doing now?
Drilling holes into the panelling. So we've done one, and we'll just show you now. We've put one in. We're just taking us all day.
It's just because these are a bit filled. Don't look at them. But anyway, this is like...
Solid as a rock.
Yeah, this ain't coming down. That is fucking... That's going to hold a lot of stuff up.
Good morning, everyone. We're working on the van. It is New Year's Day. Happy New Year, everyone. We've just put the wheel arches in. It's finally coming together, the framing. However, oh, it does! Yes, that's spot on, Owen. Bingo.
Almost livable.
We're getting there. So we're finally getting around to building out all of the framing. We started doing it just before Christmas and then after Christmas, and we've just spent the last 3 days down south with my family. So we are finally now focused on the van, full force for the next 3 months. Let's get to it.
Pickled onions. With we accidentally left the GoPro running on time lapse and battery died, so this is battery number 2. Don't know if you can see me, but we're making a lot of progress. The structure's pretty much there. Yeah, it's doing really well. So we figured out we're gonna put like a window frame here, and try and get the top bit done, and then maybe call it today, and then we can start working on the other side tomorrow and within the next week or so, and then we've got that panel there. That one is dead easy, I reckon, because it's all just straight.
Yeah. We've made so much progress today. All of the panelling is gone on the left side of the bat.
What did he say?
These were a bit of a nightmare to do at the top, but yes, sturdy, very sturdy. So this one is now up on the right side of the van. It's the only one at the moment on this side, but we're hopefully going to build out a bit more of, again, the same, the top ones here. This middle panel here, we've already put the riv nuts in, so those holes are ready to go. Just put the wheel arches back on because then at least we've got a bit more shape and structure for when we start building in all of the electrics, the plumbing and the control panel for stuff. So